Now, you also mentioned actual cash value and replacement cost. And a lot of people think that one of those means fair market value.
No.
Can you explain to us what that means?
Absolutely. Every policy in America is an actual cash value policy. And the way you get to actual cash value is whatever it would cost in 2020, 2021, whatever that cost is, less depreciation for how old your property is becomes its actual cash value. Now, with that said, you have the right to buy an endorsement called RCV, which is replacement cost value. And if that's the case where you do have that endorsement, you still have an actual cash value policy, but you now can you can request that replacement cost depreciated amount. So now we calculate what the replacement cost would be in 2020, 2021 pricing. You take the depreciation, depending on how old the building was. If it's 1 year old, the entire building, well, there's not going to be very much depreciation. But if it's a 60-year-old building, there could be a significant amount of depreciation. With a replacement cost value policy, you're going to not only get that first check, which is replacement cost less depreciation, that is your actual cash value, but once you start the work and you get to where you exhaust those funds, we then make application for the depreciated amount, which is from the actual cash value up to the replacement cost, where you're paid 100% of what's due you.
Okay, so to put that in a different terminology, the insurance company is going to pay you initially, upfront, the actual cash value. Once you actually make the repairs and the repairs have been completed or it steps along the way,
correct,
that's when you get the replacement cost.
That's correct.
In other words, you can't get your full replacement cost if you don't replace the property.
That's right. You have to do the work that's prescribed in that policy, and you're going to start spoon feeding the insurance company information and receipts, paid receipts. They want to see that you're using that money towards that property, and if so, if you can demonstrate that you're doing that and you've now run out of money, they will then reimburse you the depreciated amount to get you to replacement cost coverage, which is what we want to prove to the insurance company they owe, whatever that number might be based upon that policy.
And that would be up to that policy limit?
Up to the policy limit, that's
Plus
correct.
those things in the other 13 buckets you were talking about
There are
earlier.
some things outside of policy limits, debris removal. There's certain things that you can reach a little bit outside. And then there's policies that it says in the policy, it'll pay a certain percentage above policy limit to make you whole up to X amount, which is a percentage. So basically, I have to read the policy to understand what that carrier said they're responsible for in the event of the loss.